It's okay, just get up and go touch some grass. Nature can do wonders. Honestly, I think me and this guy would probably last in the same room for like 30 seconds before we start tussling. I'm gonna be honest, like there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Honestly, my family was very abusive growing up, and like his characteristic reminds me a lot of my family. But you know, I don't know. It's his demeanor, his like the way he's screaming in the microphone. This could have been an email. You could have just emailed her, hey, you're gonna hear from my lawyers. Why are you out here screaming in your fucking microphone to some random chatters?
I had 2 other fucking roommates during all this shit. If any of that shit fucking happened, I'd be in fucking jail. Retarded. Fucking retarded. I swear to God, people can call me anything on this fucking internet and people will just eat that shit up. I've been quiet about this shit for 4 months and this bitch just won't stop talking. It's disgusting. That shit's fucking crazy. Absolutely not. And by the way, to all of you people who are out there believing it with no source, with no proof, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself because you're the reason why the internet's so fucked up. So enjoy that, because I don't forget. I don't forget anything. I never, ever.
Mark your free spaces, everyone. We are about to start a brand new bingo game. Give it up for Chuff Reacts. This is, we're about to react to their reaction video, World's Brightest Torch. Can't believe how bright it is. Do not try anything in this video as it could be dangerous. World's Brightest Torch. Check out my other channels. So this is a compilation of other people's videos and TikToks, right? As is per usual. So we have not links, just handles of other, okay, ignore. Okay, I noticed this earlier. This is really interesting. They write tags, but ignore. Pay no attention to these tags here. I just have them for, you know, nefarious purposes, but just pay no attention to all these tags here, such as Sniper Wolf, Mr. Beast. Oh, it's Ali A? Oh shit, more Ali A, let's go! Want to throw that out there. Just thought that was interesting. Hold on, hover over, no links in description. I just want to check out some bot glazing real quick. I don't know if we have any bot glazing. Kind of bot glazing here with amazing vid, Chuff as always, and hide Chuff, love your videos. Oh, here's a bot. I love your video. They are so nice. Okay, yeah, Chuff back with another video. Yeah, best YouTuber, who agrees? Yep. Go ahead and mark a few spaces. We have bot glazing in comments, all right? And then we also have no links in the description. Back at it again. Chuff is reacting to creative videos, cool inventions from people, creations. My favorite thing is when reactors pounce upon videos that took the original creators hours, if not weeks, if not months of their lives, you know, just so that the reactor can, you know, compile them all into a 12.5-minute long video, get those sweet mid-roll ads, get that sweet YouTube revenue. It pays well if you get good views. I love those videos that are like, world's most creative people, and then reactors are like, yeah, me too. Wow, that's crazy creative. Someone in the chat has a really good point. What do we do with TikTok doesn't match title? Obviously, this video is titled World's Brightest Torch. I guarantee you the torch thing is going to disappear real fucking quick. Oh, someone said no credit on screen. Let's see.
This guy is trying to build the world's brightest torch.
Sorry. Why are we all using the same sound effect? It's a little unnecessary.
This guy is trying to build the world's brightest torch.
That is unnecessary because we're not highlighting, like if the little if that sound effect happened when like the flashlight was being turned on and it like blinded the screen, sure, that's fine. But there was no visual indicator. So what was the purpose of this sound effect? That is very unneeded. And like, I get it, it's jingling the keys in front of the toddler, in front of the kids to like, you know, get them to stay on. But honestly, it adds nothing. And someone says no credit on screen. Well, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll see it. I don't know.
Look how big it is. Oh my God, they're gonna turn it on. They're gonna, jeez. This guy's wearing sunglasses and he's not even.
What's their social media link? Like, how can I find more from this guy? Like, they're making a crazy cool gadget. I would like to see more from this guy. Could you say something about this guy, or are you just gonna steal all their shit? so that you can make a 12-minute video of other people's shit. That's rotten. I'm sorry, that's rotten. This guy, no, there's no like there's no handle. It doesn't even say the fucking name. It does get worse. There's a moment here that'll make you almost as angry as it makes me. It's insulting. Can you imagine? What if I just stole one of your videos and I'm like, this guy is crazy. Let's take a look. And I don't credit you. I don't say your username. I don't link to your shit. I just yoink it, you know, and I make like an hour-long compilation. And like, guys, you can always come to me for the best skits. This guy made a crazy barbershop quartet video. Let's take a look. Anyway, stay tuned next week. I'll do it all over again. It's so infuriating. I'm sorry. That didn't hit me till just now. This guy of it all. Oh, you guys want title reference? Yeah, I'll give you title reference for sure. Title reference. Oh shit, I don't have title. Thank you for letting me go on my little rant there. Oh Lord, we got the original video uploaded by the Guinness World Records page. Oh my God, wait, who's this guy? Even Guinness World Records, they give proper credit to the hacksmith. So thank you. Oh my God, just infuriating. Oh, and the original, oh shit, we have more. We have the original video from the hacksmith titled World's Brightest Flashlight. Okay, so you can watch the whole video here and I will link it below. Wait, what was Chuff's video called? It gets worse. How does it keep getting worse? Chuff. Let me back up. The original video that you can watch, and I will link, World's Brightest Flashlight from Hacksmith Industries. Huge channel. Chuff is like, no, World's Brightest Torch. This is the literal embodiment of, I made this. This is the literal embodiment of this entitlement, like, mindset, this entitled mindset. I can say I made this, or this is mine now. Honestly, I gotta respect it. You almost have to respect it.
He's not even looking directly in it. That is a bright torch. And this video is full of more crazy inventions that people have built on their own.
I'll bet it is. I'll bet this video is full of crazy inventions because it's 12.5 minutes long. And you picked out the best. You didn't even credit Hacksmith in this. Maybe you're like, they're already too big. They won't even notice. I do think a lot of these lazy reactors, they get away with stealing viral TikToks and viral YouTube videos and such because they're already viral. The stuff they are stealing is already super viral, already has millions of views and likes. So what's a few more, right? Like they're not even gonna notice if I just, you know, chuff along and grab it and say, World's Brightest Torch in it. Oh, that fucking infuriates me. It's like they already got their views. I can chuff right along and grab a couple 100,000 more, right? And oh, there's no credit on screen. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We have a few spaces to fill in these things. I'm gonna need you summarizing because he added absolutely nothing. He was like, check this out. They made the world's biggest torch. It's so bright he's gotta wear sunglasses. Whoa! Yep, that's summarizing for sure. Fudge. Reactbot, what do you think? Oh wow, that's really interesting. That applies. I think that is better than what Chuff said because at least Reactbot talked about it and Chuff was merely describing it. He didn't add any insight. He's like, wow, this is very bright. I'm gonna say it's a better reaction from the fucking robot that says 700 catchphrases than a literal human being. React. Uh-oh, I don't have it. Nope, I don't have it, but please go ahead and mark Reactbot's reaction is better. We're gonna keep going because I'm so chuffed right now. I'm sorry, I'm very chuffed. I'm already gonna comment. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I'm gonna comment. Damn, who is this guy at 0, 0? I want to watch more of their stuff and send. There you go. That's as mean as I'll get, and I feel like it's mean, but I'm so mad. Look immediately below it. Finally, a React YouTuber that actually reacts. What? No, he's not at all. He's saying, wow, the bright torch is bright. Oh, apparently that's is the bar that fucking low? I guess it is. Center. Chuff, take it away. Tell us more about these crazy inventions. The world is not just or fair. It really fucking isn't.
That people have built on their own. Like,
I love it. People have built these we're not going to credit a single one of these creative people, but check out these crazy inventions. Like this person who is I didn't know I was going to say this person. Oh shit. I'm going to give you Jack Phoenix because I swear to God I did not know he was going to say like this person. Damn it. Of course I don't have it, but you might. Like imagine. How do you sleep at night? Chuff, how do you do this on like a regular frequent basis? We're just like, it. I'm gonna compile all this shit I can find, not credit a single one, just go, this person is epic sauce. Like, oh, god damn it, dude. Mask off. If you ever want to talk, I would love to coach you on how to properly react so that you can do this properly, still make a nice little living out of this, but like, you know, legally. Because all of these people, by the way, Chuff, all of these people whose stuff you're reacting to, they can all claim their content back. I've seen it happen many fucking times. And then all of a sudden you're out of a job. And then that little 12-minute video turns into 8 minutes, and then 7 minutes, and then 5 minutes. Oh, no mid-rolls on 5-minute videos. So, you know, maybe consider upping your reaction game. Just saying. Yeah, we have a couple of bingos so far. We're still in play though, because we gotta check out what this person did, what, you know, whoever they are. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Oh, like this person who has taken a surfboard and made it electric. That is cool. What, they just did that in their garage? Like, these are DIY inventions, guys. That's actually amazing. Testing my hope.
That's random subtitles as hell. Adding that's actually amazing. There's no reason to subtitle that and nothing else. You could have done, like, I would have accepted DIY garage. Like, I would have accepted that. That would be less random than that's actually amazing.
Beating the paid Hasbro's allegations.
Trust the Israeli government's claims so much.
Why are you a Zionist? I don't even get it.
You are a mark. Like, how are you believing this stuff from them?
If a foreign entity has identified you as being easy to use for their own propaganda, you should stop and think that, like, Matt, what, you know, maybe I'm the bad guy.
Well, you see, it's different when I go to Israel and do this because
of
Israel
reasons.
is our ally.
Right now, or maybe my talking points, maybe my media, whatever I'm trying to send out to the world, right? However I'm reporting on things, whatever messages.
It's my favorite part about the DGG, Ethan Klein, owner box. Swear to God, guys, we're leftists, crew. Just a lack of self-awareness. Just like the base level hypocrisy. I know they're gonna be like, yeah, hypocrisy. It's like, there's no other word to describe it. It's just, it's either like complete disingenuity or just really collective behavior. That's my favorite part. So yummy.
Just I'm pushing the statements that I'm making. Maybe it's not a good thing if they happen to wholly and completely align, right? Like, maybe that should be cause for concern. No, if it came out that me and 5 other
Okay, to be fair, some of the people that he's talking to in this video are literally much better voices than others. Like, you can't fucking put Yosef Haddad on there with, like, who's awful. With like some of the other people.
commentators were getting paid by people who were taking money from
Oh God, Benny
Israel
Morris.
to promote Jewish interests in the United States. You know, there would be like a mass extermination.
Wait, what?
Getting paid by people who were taking money from Israel to promote Jewish interests in the United States. You know, there would be like a mass extermination event for Jews in this country. Like any culture at all. Like, yeah, we'll think about it.
You know, none of this would have happened if they would have invited Destiny to. That's what he really wants. That's what this is all about.
Bro, this dude literally went to... This dude went on a fucking Nazi government sponsored trip to the fucking occupied Polish territories, like, basically. I don't know if they actually paid him or not, for the record. I'm just saying, like, it would be equivalent to that and being like, hey, man, well, I met some naysayers and also a lot of people who are paid propagandists. Like, Elon Levy is like the fucking Joseph Goebbels for Israel. What the fuck? How is this any different than Jackson Hinkle going to fucking occupied Ukrainian territory? That's what's so stupid about this. Is like, I shit on Jackson Hinkle for doing that, and I shit on Destiny for doing this. Kanye explains why his audience is so rabid about you. I mean, I think these are newcomers to the cause. They probably saw him as like a guy who was unconditionally defending Israel, and I mean, he's like probably a little bit more. If you're a young dude living in Israel, you know, who are you gonna go to? Fucking Alan Dershowitz? No, Destiny's a little bit better, even if they are very aligned on a lot of things. You know?
Being a spy is kind of cool.
You say this like you're not sponsored by the Qatari oil baron? Hell yeah, baby. Yeah. What? IC prosecutor Karim Khan announced an application warrant for the arrest of Putin General and Acting President Aung Commander-in-Chief of the Myanmar Defense Services. Oh, I didn't know the president of Myanmar was Jewish. Yeah, these guys, man. What? Finish the D clip?
Being a useful idiot is like the most embarrassing.
Why do you try?
Yeah. Why he started defending Israel. He originally was a defender of Palestine, but triangulated towards Israel because of your position. Is very transparent, and he doesn't give a fuck about Israel Palestine. Yeah, I know. I saw this earlier today. It is straight up Nazi propaganda. All right, where the fuck were we? Let's get back to this.
Is there any hook?
Peter Griffin bears it all while eating spicy wings. Popular YouTube show host Hot Ones turned down Kamala Harris pre-election interview request. I wonder if any of them, the team guesting on PSA, made the call to have you removed from the DNC. No, Kamala's campaign was actually in favor of you being at the DNC to begin with. It was the actual DNC that did not like it. It was Jamie Harrison's side that was very agitated about it. And as far as I understand from the people that I talked to and the people that I heard from, it was the straw that broke the camel's back was my anger towards not having a Palestinian speaker. Would you go on Hot Ones? Yes, dude, of course. Sean Evans is my mortal enemy, okay? But I would go on Hot Ones for sure. Why wouldn't I? I'd love to go on Hot Ones.
So quiet.
Yeah, I'd say it was some real Israel behavior by the DNC. Sean is your fragile op? Yeah. He is. Although I'm a bald chaser, Sean Evans, who doesn't know I exist, is my op. And old heads of the show know why, okay? There's a good reason for it. He beat me many years ago. He bested me in the battle in an award show that doesn't even fucking exist anymore, and I will never live it down. From Adam Gold defended him.
Sensitive? People not.
Thank God Monica Hogue is in here saying, whose side are you on? I don't know. Her titties are saying both sides, but...
Might take that gameplay. So, do not. Was that better? Might be. Better? Better. It is picking it up, isn't it? God damn. Ooh, motherfucker. Got one of those fools. Where? Taylor.
Karen threatens police after driving on the wrong side of the road.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
I was speeding. I don't know.
So you came down this road and you was all on this side of the road driving, just about crashed into over the curb over there. Until I got behind you.
What curb?
If you had known it was there, you probably wouldn't have hit it.
Girl.
You know you came over the curb into someone's yard.
My goodness.
Me finding out I was driving on the sidewalk through the bushes. Well, why did she do that?
You have now pulled me over, and what else am I supposed to do but pull over into the most...
No, all you have to do is pull over to the side.
No, honey, the road is over here. The road is here. The median, the grass median is here, and then the car is in the fourth layer that I just described.
My mother told me to pull over in the most credible place.
Okay.
As in, if
Most
I were
incredible
to pull
place?
over, would somebody rather their yard?
No, you
in
crossed
this place?
you crossed the whole curve. To get
into a place?
Okay, just get back in the car.
Road,
Okay, get back in the car for me. Just step back in the car for me.
No.
Step back in the car for me.
This is a
Okay, step back in the car.
one-way road.
Get back in the car. Get back in the car.
Dude, she looks pit.
Back in the car, motherfucker. Either you get back in the car or I can
Wait. Did you guys see that? Hold on, I'm moving you. Look. I can do whatever I want with you. Look at them float around. You can hang out with us on Mondays at 4 o'clock at twitch.tv/BigBossBose. That's me. The moment she's decided that she's gonna do whatever she wants.
Yes, sir.
Just take a note. Just take a seat.
Who are you? Oh, wow. Why are there so many people?
What?
I've known people like this.
I don't know, like a robber or something.
100%.
Did we say that? A robber.
No, but like somebody is like out to get me.
Well, not really. I'm the supervisor.
She said, I got an op on the streets. I got an op. If your op is the police, there's a way to fix it.
I was trying to get over because this man was pulling me over on a one-way road.
I'm coming down 11, and she's on the opposite side of the road. We come up to the stop sign on Alexander, and she's crashed into the stop sign, like onto the curb. So I was like, oh no, she's unsafe to drive. So I come in, I cut on my lights. She literally stops, then continues to drive, and then just hops this curve and stops right here. Yeah, she's coming from Fat Cats.
You're coming from this direction, you said?
Medical condition of house.
Me.
Yeah, those.
I think she's funny so far. Her demeanor is funny. If I met somebody like this who was drunk and just kind of, I would think they were hilarious. Now, we are 2 minutes and 39 seconds into the video, and it is possible that in the next 20 minutes, she might call me a slur, and I might take that back. But it's a risk that I'm willing to take, and I'll take it back when we get there.
Can I go back home?
No, you cannot. Sorry.
Why can I not go back home?
Okay, he's gonna talk to you in just a second.
Are you guys looking for somebody specific?
You drunkie?
No.
Then why are you guys doing this to
Because
me?
you're drunk.
Definitely, I think she's under the influence. I smell the alcohol.
I smell
herself.
And she cannot
You're
do
so
it.
damn drunk.
She's not making any sense.
Yeah, so.
I definitely smell the alcohol, so I'd start a DUI investigation.
I like how they're being like objective and really just sticking to the fact like, yeah, well, I smelled the alcohol. Did you smell the alcohol? Yes. Officer Perry, I also smelled the alcohol. Officer Bose, what do you think? This bitch is drunk. Did y'all talk to her? We're just going off this smell.
Well, usually we don't like stop people at this late at night. So, and my
So why do you guys do this when I didn't do anything wrong? Because I haven't done anything wrong.
It's not legal to drink and drive.
Sorry. You still be drunk.
Tell me, why did you stop me, sir?
I don't know. I wasn't the one that stopped you, so I can't
don't
say.
know.
I'm not the one that stopped you.
Where the f is my phone? So you have no idea why you're stopping me?
For me personally, even if I completely didn't do something and they were like, we're taking you in right now, I think I would still be cooperative to not cause myself like a situation of like, well, they did this at the stop and then, you know, X, Y, Z. I like to follow the rules, but you know, anything could happen. I'm just kidding.
Where are you coming from?
Where am I coming from?
It's late. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Where am I coming from?
From the bar.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you right now, she's coming from the bar, okay? She knows she's coming from the bar. but the brain is not thinking fast enough to come up with another answer, okay? Like, even right now, I'm trying to think of like, what should she say? 7-Eleven. And I went into 7-Eleven and there was a bunch of fumes in there. Somebody was painting their nails. There were 4 women. They were painting their nails in the 7-Eleven. And I got a little high. And I probably should have waited to road, officer. But I'm almost home now, so sorry about that. It was just the fumes. Like, what is she gonna say? You know?
No, it's just so funny to see somebody under 20.
What? I'm not under 20.
No? You might want to do something. I said you need to do something.
Do something?
What? You might want to do something.
Do something like what?
How many times do you ask the same question? Oh, you just asked the same question 3 times.
Well, first of all, I didn't pull you over.
I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that one.
Shit. Get your toys out of here.
She went, how many times? I'm doing that. I'm taking that one. Thrust the ear. Make a point.
Got a juice box?
I got Capri Suns and like dinosaur juice boxes and all the sorts. What the do you want? What do you want?
I just tried to Omni movement.
I want to know why.
What does that mean more?
I want to know how you ended up on the grass here.
Because I pulled over.
God, if they added,
And there is no way to
they should
pull
just steal
over
it. That's what I
on a
would do.
one-way
But I don't know
street
if that's like a
other than
round up
turning into
kind
a
of thing.
U-turn to pull over.
I'm sorry, the BO6
so that other civilians
Omni movement.
can still pull forward and make their
It
way
is
through
just
their
so-
route without me being in their way. Is there any of
Ooh,
that?
I don't have any more.
No?
Excelente.
All right. Is there any questions about
No
me
further
being-
questions. After that speech, you can do whatever the you want. Also, editor, can I get like a like an eagle and an explosion? Like after that, I think. And then if you're feeling crazy, maybe like an American flag. Whatever you want to do.
That other civilians
I see. Come
can still pull forward, serve my children.
Wait, oh, bitches.
Too
much.
Like, what do you want?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm not investigating the case. He is, so I have to just talk to you until he gets
Get out my face, then.
I'm not in your face.
Get out my face.
I'm 5 feet away from you. I'm not in your face.
And look at that. You could go 5 feet more.
Dude,
Okay.
Okay, 14 minutes left. So far, I like her. She's funny. Sometimes we have body cam people that I'm just like, they're funny. They say funny stuff. Now, as long as in the next 14 minutes, we don't deck anybody, she doesn't call me a slur, we can just keep this. We can keep this train going, drunk lady.
Well, there's only 4. No, just stay over here, ma'am. Just stay over here.
Oh, this
Grabbing my
man, this
What?
like I'm really trying to stop drinking.
I like her. No.
For a lot of reasons.
No.
Are you listening?
But like this might be the most helpful shit
I
I've
have
ever seen
reason to
people
believe that
acting
you're under the
completely
influence of alcohol.
control and embarrassing.
So the next step is doing
Why isn't that enough? Like you look at it like, oh yeah, I'm
do you consent to doing
never touching this shit again.
consent? Do you? It's a yes or no. If you don't want to do them, you say no. If you are willing to do them,
I'll do your field.
all right.
Oh, okay.
Can you come this way with me?
You chill, but a little unpredictable. I've never really. We've seen a lot of body cam videos before, and I've never really seen her demeanor on the body cam before.
You're not gonna be able to hold,
Chris
talk
Bird
on the
came in
phone
and
while
saved
I'm not
all
talking
your
on the phone with my husband.
You're not gonna be able to while.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit pissed off. Did I kill somebody?
You gotta love when people
You know, I
like
did say I like my girl,
break down and
but
cry and
you,
shit
just
over
because
shit that
you
they
didn't
did.
kill anybody tonight, and just because you didn't hurt somebody tonight, doesn't mean that you never
Who
will.
are you crying
That's
for? Yourself?
that's how people die in drunk driving accidents. You get away with it 20 or
Don't
30
wanna see your
times,
tears?
and then the big one happens. So that doesn't
Fucked up.
matter here.
Oops.
Someone tell me the reason
And life sucks.
I told you when I was driving up down the street, you swerved. was on the other
I
side.
swerved. I just got back from my girlfriend.
I mean, there's so much in your life that will fuck it up that you have zero control over. You're just gonna play around.
The street that the Shell station is on. And I was
Shouldn't
trying
freak
to
out so
get
hard when that shit happens.
music right, and I might have swerved.
Just kind of always
Trying to get my
expecting it.
music on the Shell station street. But I promise.
Think something horrible happens to you. Yeah, I should have saw it.
My bestie!
No surprises.
Chat's going off right now because my
You
first name is
cry for a
Erica.
year.
Oh no, the mask is off.
Hold on.
I'm still Bose though. I'm still Bose, okay?
Just listen to me. You don't have to listen to anything else.
Don't listen to me.
While I
We're
I
professionals.
don't want to, but I'm going to.
If you don't want to,
Okay.
I can't force you to do anything you don't want to do.
I didn't hear the
You
dude's
don't want
footsteps
to.
at all.
By any means, you don't have to.
Wowzers.
Yes, no.
She's thinking.
Yes, no. You gonna do it? You gonna?
What do you mean? Yes, no, dude.
Do you? Are you going to complete the exercises?
On for about.
Sir, I just told you about my whole life and you're over here talking about some yes or no. Girl, we talking about sobriety test right now. You know, sometimes, a lot of times, I'll be watching this shit and I'm like, oh, this person's being super manipulative or like they're just trying to distract from this. I think she's just drunk. I think she's so drunk and she's like, I just told you about my feelings and you don't even care. Like, for some reason, I feel like that's real and not like, you know, like narc body cam guy, you know?
Do you want to do the sobriety field exercises?
Obviously, I just did them.
You did not do them. It has
did
not started.
them.
It has not started yet.
Literally just made
okay.
me walk in a line. What do you mean? You literally
So look,
made me walk.
I'm gonna read these. I'm gonna read these instructions
Why
to
are you
you.
lying?
We have 9 minutes left that I might still get called a slur. But right now, girl, I'm rooting for you. Just don't drive drunk.
Get the fuck out my face. You don't lie about me doing your sobriety test. Because I did your sobriety test.
right now and
Can you acknowledge her?
What is she doing?
Acknowledge
Listen,
her
you can listen to her.
sideways.
You can listen to her.
I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever the f you tell me.
Girl.
Place your feet together and your arms by your side. Keep your head straight and follow the stimulus.
Oh,
with
she
your
take a
eyes
sobriety
and
test?
your eyes only.
She
Do
can't
not-
even. She can't even hear what you're saying.
Do you understand?
I do, sir. Oh, wow. We're adding extra efficiency.
You said you understand the instructions, but
that light off because my instructions don't include an extra LEO light on me.
Look at that map.
Okay?
I'm gonna read this again. It says, follow with your eyes and your eyes only. You do not move your head with your hands by your side.
Right.
And feet together.
And that bitch goes up.
Uh-oh.
No.
Right?
No.
No? All right. Pull a judge out here. Coming with
Please don't call me a slur. I love you so much.
Follow with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Don't look
tell the light that's in my eye.
Loving up.
From
the light is not coming off.
The light from the background can go off. Otherwise, I'll sue you, and you for the same thing.
Okay.
Turn it off.
So we're gonna just go to the next exercise.
No, we're gonna go ahead and go with the same.
No, because I explained multiple
And
times.
you
You have not been listening.
are gonna turn that.
Listen to me.
Light off.
Listen to me. I'm the one conducting the exercises. I'm giving the instructions.
Does the exercise say side piece, hold?
Are you gonna listen to me? What I was?
She did not just call the second officer side.
Side piece, hold light.
Side piece, hold light.
If you're lying in my face one more fucking time, I'll sue you with the rest of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna come up here to this line right here.
Oh, come on.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, catwalk.
What else am I doing, honey?
You're gonna place your left foot on the line. And your
You
right
got my
foot
shit.
directly in front of it.
Keep my right foot directly in front of it until the end of the line, right?
Katya, hello?
You listen to the instructions.
Freedom of speech. Get the f out of my
There.
You listen to the instructions. Oh, we just don't do it.
What is she about to do? What are they about to do? Hold on. Oh my God, no, my girl's going down. My girl's about to get tackled.
I'm trying to make sure. Place your left foot on the line and your right foot directly. Cool.
Slippery moves.
No, you're resisting. No.
Will your work.
Mario, you're not. No, I'm not.
Oh no.
My husband.
Nope, you're under arrest.
And I'm trying to walk. No, give me your phone. Walk. Give me your phone. No, I'm trying to walk. I want my phone.
Don't do anything crazy right here.
No, you just.
Wait, she's doing.
In the car.
Now she's doing some power play stuff.
Make sure you get my cuffs back.
Might not get those back.
No, I'm getting those cuffs back.
One of the samples Rachel Blue provided a .221 blood alcohol concentration.
Oh my God. She was behind the wheel with a .22. A .08 and you go into jail. Triple the limit. Triple. Girl, you know, Rachel, I like you. You're funny. I bet you she's a blast to drink with. Just don't get behind the wheel afterwards. Oh, wait. Also,
I don't like that you can instantly hit
that was actually a
smiley
really
face so
interesting
easily
body
every
cam
time.
to me because a lot of times when
Because
we
a
see
lot
people
of
get
those
really
times I
wasted,
give them
we
smiley
see
face.
their bad
I'm not happy.
defensive traits come out.
That was an
And, like,
accident.
that girl was
What
just
essentially-
drunk and confused.
Right
Now,
one.
at the same time, you don't get behind the wheel in a neighborhood on a school night with a .22.
Getting hurt apart over here. What's...
Oh, speaking of which, by the way, congratulations to everybody that is cool, that is involved on this list, okay? Stop Anti-Semitism has decided 2024 Anti-Semite of the Year top 10 finalists. Hassan Piker, Corey Bush, John Cusack, Greta Thunberg, and then actual anti-Semites like Jake
Yeah,
Shields,
then you got
Jackson
actual-
Hinkle, and Candace Owens, and Dan Bilzerian.
You have, like,
I don't know who
4
Jack
actual
Natalie even
anti-Semites on
is.
that list.
And then you have, okay, another person who's not anti-Semitic, Bassem Youssef. It's
I
really
can't believe
funny
they put-
when
what
these
asshole put Bassem
dumbasses
Youssef on?
openly showcase that they have no interest in like actually tackling real anti-Semitism, and they just want to dilute
this is
anti-Semitism
like-
and conflate it with anti-Zionism. I probably will end up winning this, by the way, which is really
Most
funny.
disingenuous
Yeah, what, he said some list things that are
fucking
anti-Semitic because he lacks
Republican
materials
coded
analysis.
list.
No, there are people who have said like straightforwardly anti-Semitic things who also happen to be
Jake Shields
anti-Israel,
is a piece of
okay,
shit. He
but
should be
from an
fucking
anti-Semitic
chased
perspective.
off the
And then
plane.
there are people like Greta Thunberg, okay,
Yeah,
or people
that
like
about?
Corey Bush, people like John Cusack, okay? You're ridiculous. Notice how someone like Myron
putting
isn't on there?
out stuff
Yeah, I mean,
that,
there's
like,
plenty
media
of
won't
real
put out.
anti-Semites
That's
that they
why
could
they're
put on that
anti-Semitic.
list with like some level of prominence, but it doesn't really matter
Yeah, like
because
John
these people are
Cusack is just
freaks, dude.
somehow
The people that
just
run this.
making
Yeah, I mean,
fake
past year's
videos of
winners, we
children
won in
getting
2023. Kanye West won in
What's he on
2022.
next?
That was like a real anti-Semite
Yeah,
for
what a
once,
piece of
you know?
shit, right?
Anuradha Mittal, the chair of the board of directors at Ben & Jerry's, won Anti-Semite of the
glitch.
Year. Nurdine Kaswani, Ilhan Omar. I don't know about Nurdine Kaswani, but I know Ilhan Omar is not an anti-Semite, and I suspect Anuradha Mittal is also not an anti-Semite as well. I mean, she works for the Jewish-owned brand of Ben & Jerry's, who is very prominently BDS, pro-BDS, boycott, divestment, and sanctions. So I suspect they felt maybe a little embarrassed putting Ben and Jerry on there because they're Jewish. So they were like, let's find someone else. Let's find like a brown woman, and then that way we'll get to feel better. Also, I have noticed one particular through line here. Just everyone's a person of color. Literally. I don't know how this happened, but that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are not anti-Semitic and anti-Israel. One person that is anti-Semitic. Everyone's a person of color. And mostly brown women too, like black and brown women. What a remarkable coincidence. I'll be the first white man on that leaderboard, baby. Let's go. Put me up there, coach. Ooh, I'm in good company here. I'm about to do DEI to Anti-Semite of the Year. Put a white man in there for once, goddamn. A person going after real anti-Semitism wouldn't have this type of list, right? It's weird. Yeah, I mean, this is, for the record, a list that very clearly, like lists like this and Canary Mission, like these guys very clearly, one, some of them straight up get grants from the Israeli Knesset, so that's like already weird, okay? You're like a foreign lobby operation and you get to serially dox American college campus activism. Like, what the f are you doing? That's weird. How the f do we let that slide? That's number one. Number two, these operations are basically, you know, yeah, Global Pop Star 2021 finalists were Ben and Jerry, and then Congressman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Two people on this list are not anti-Semitic and simply critical of Israel, okay? One person literally said Jewish space lasers exist and is responsible for wildfires. And the person who won it was the Ben and Jerry's person.
Do it alone,
yeah, this is a completely fraudulent thing. It's got no motion. And not only does it have no motion, it's like very obviously, you know, created by some reactionary psychopathic freak that lives in like Long Island or something. It's like one crazy lady who runs this entire account and runs this entire thing. Canary Mission, I think, is like a lot more serious in terms of like its reach. I believe it also gets like actual grants from the Israeli Knesset too. But yeah, the goal of Stop Anti-Semitism and other organizations like that is specifically to conflate real anti-Semites with people who are anti-Zionist to have some level, some semblance of legitimacy to add to the list by being like, see, we paired up, we packaged up these people who have fought against anti-Semitism and all forms of bigotry, always, but they're also against the fascist state of Israel doing a genocide. And that is a crime almost as bad, if not worse, than actually being an out and about anti-Semite. Stop Anti-Semitism is like the most low motion one out of all of these organizations. The ADL has like some semblance of institutional legitimacy, but I think they've really abused it over the course of the past couple of years to a certain degree, especially over the last year, where like they will get prominently displayed by Fox News and they'll get like MSNBC slots every now and then, but overall most people are not going to take them seriously. I mean, even Wikipedia decided that they were an unreliable orator. Most normal people, I think, and most intelligent people, most thoughtful people understand this. This might work. This only works for people who are just like already very invested in looking at any kind of anti-Israel sentiment, who are already like very primed into saying like anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. The last year of just like lumping in anti-Zionism as anti-Semitic, anti-Zionism across the board being anti-Semitic has like really, I think, destroyed the credibility of a lot of these institutions that shouldn't have had any credibility to begin with. But yeah, I said this list is a perfect demonstration of the unserious nature of these kinds of groups. There are progressives who are anti-Israel lumped in with anti-Semites who are anti-Israel. No one is buying this anymore. And I believe it. Like, who the is going to look at this and be like, yeah, Greta Thunberg is a real anti-Semite, and so is Cori Bush, and so is Hassan Piker. Maybe they might think I'm anti-Semitic. You know, when you lump me in with people like Cori Bush, John Cusack, and Greta Thunberg, they're like, you're kind of deflating the severity of the accusation. And Bassem Youssef, you know, really suspicious. So yeah, and the other side of the story that is like more damaging for at least like my Jewish community members and like Jews in the Western world specifically, is that most people already have like some level of like underlying anti-Semitic tendencies. So when they see lists like this, it just makes them, I think, lean more in the direction of normalizing anti-Semites, which I don't like and I don't appreciate, and I hate this. So that's why I'm very frustrated with the likes of ADL, because I don't think it's like ridiculous to have an institution that specifically targets anti-Semitism. I think that's a very valid and honorable goal to have, but I think that it's disgusting and gross when you use real anti-Semitism as a way to tar and feather anyone who is critical of Israel. Does that make sense? Because that's the overarching goal here. It's basically to just, you know, silence critics of Israel. And it's not working because everyone can see what the is going on. You know what I mean? Every single time people just tie any sort of criticism of Israel to Judaism and then say, oh, you're criticizing Israel because you're anti-Semitic, and then try to package that by looking at actually anti-Semitic people who are also critical of Israel because they're anti-Semitic. Most people are not going to look at that and say, especially right-wingers and stuff, or apolitical people are not going to look at that and say like, I really misunderstood this. I really now think Hassan is an anti-Semite. No, they're going to look at that and be like, Hassan is based just like Dan Bilzerian. Okay, that's what's frustrating about this process. I feel like I'm getting eaten alive by both ends in this situation because, like, I am someone who obviously is a fighter against anti-Semitism and always have been and always will be. It's unacceptable bigotry. For that reason, I despise these. One, because they're so pro-Israel, and two, because in the process of trying to defend Israel, they end up overextending and, you know, making people feel like anti-Semitism is not a serious problem at all. As long as just Candace Owens, yeah, totally. Like, I can't think of another person that is so diametrically opposite to me as, like, Candace Owens. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is a whole website run by some schizophrenic lady in Long Island, yeah. I don't know who Jess Natalie is. I know who is not anti-Semitic on this list, and I know who is anti-Semitic on this list. Jake Shields is an anti-Semite. He said a bunch of, you know, Jews control the media style things. Jackson Hinkle has said a bunch of anti-Semitic too. Candace Owens, anti-Semitic and anti-Israel. Daily Wire famously hired her, knowing full well that she was an anti-Semite, and fired her when, you know, she wasn't just an anti-Semite, but also anti-Israel. That was a fun little process for Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Boring's operation there. Like, they hired her when she very famously said Hitler just wanted to make Germany great.
You know, he was a National Socialist, but if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine.
Like, you know she was anti-Semitic when you hired her, dog. And then they fired her claiming it was for anti-Semitism. It's like, well, you knew that already. Jess Natalie is an anti-Zionist activist. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, there it is. Okay, so, yeah, I guess she was also another one of these people that was lumped into this category for the crime of, you know, being upset at a fascist country. Dan Bilzerian, very famously, if you look at like 30-second clips, you might come across Dan Bilzerian's commentary on Israel-Palestine and think, damn, this guy has some good ideas. But if you watch the clip thoroughly, okay, if you watch like the next 30 seconds, you're like, oh my God, he is an insane anti-Semite. It's a gross situation, but yes, he is yet another person that like very clearly has a lot of anti-Semitic
I touch myself as a
and then
terrible
Bassem Youssef is not an anti-Semite either.
Sorry.
You can tell that not everyone will care to make that distinction, unfortunately. I know, but the reality of the matter is most people don't give a okay. Most people hate this cancel culture. Everybody hates it. Everybody knows exactly what it is. So when you're constantly playing the role of a hall monitor going me, and crying about it, most people just go, yeah, I don't really give a okay, they're anti-Semitic. Who gives a oh yeah, let's start with the stop anti-Semitism dumbassery. So this account is like run by a genuine freak.
Like when I was younger, all the old people thought kids were like
a housewife that is just like the most insane person
have
of all time. She's been doing this for a while. I mean, it's not one of the accounts that has like a lot of emotion overall.
It's like,
nobody really takes it seriously. We've covered this already. I covered this extensively as far as, you know, how weirdly enough, out of the past 4 years, the one time where she actually chose like the anti-Semite of the year, it was Kanye West that was actually anti-Semitic. The rest were actually not anti-Semitic at all. They were simply anti-Israel. And you can kind of tell from this lineup, the top 10 finalists, myself, Corey Bush, John Cusack, Greta Thunberg, and Bassem Youssef being on here is pretty silly. From what I understand, Jess Natalie also not anti-Semitic, simply anti-Israel. And then, you know, you have some people peppered in there that are definitely both anti-Israel and also varying degrees of anti-Semitic. I said this list is a perfect demonstration of the unserious nature of these kinds of groups. There are progressives who are anti-Israel lumped in with anti-Semites who are anti-Israel. No one's buying anymore. Bassem Youssef says, Hassan, you can't have hair, great hair, and win this too. Leave something for us. I'm gonna probably try to have Bassem Youssef on. He had some funny takes about it, but Felix says, I feel like I'm gonna have a Scorsese type deal with the Anti-Semite of the Year award, where they'll probably finally give it to me for a year where I was only kind of anti-Semitic in order to make up for all the times I wasn't even nominated. In a recent interview with Middle East Eye, Jess Natalie claimed she was drawn to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict as a young teen through Tumblr posts about Rachel Corrie. While many view Corrie, a human rights activist, as a hero, the truth is she ignored warnings from the IDF and placed herself on the path of a bulldozer, resulting in a fatal injury. Jess Natalie has accused multiple members of Congress of being controlled by special interest groups, specifically targeting John Fetterman and calling him a genocidal maniac. Oh my God, Jess Natalie is incredible. She claimed that all it took was $222,000 from AIPAC to sway him to support Israel, insinuating Jews control the government, a popular anti-Semitic trope. I like that Israel will be like, or people who are pro-Israel will be like, hey, you know, like very common trope that is damaging and anti-Semitic? I am going to make you feel like that damaging trope is actually very valid by saying this is, you're doing tropes when someone talks about a very real thing that is happening, okay? And then tie it back to Jews in general. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Anyway, Bassem Yusuf had some jokes about it. He said, please vote for me. I cannot lose this. I don't know, dude. Hassan has a pretty big following. Maybe next year he said Hassan is great, so that's pretty chill. But also, he said, guys, please don't let real Candace Owens or Dan Bilzerian beat me in this. An Arab should win this. People, also don't vote for Hassan the Hun. Too much of a good hair. He's too handsome. He can't win good hair and this vote. Too unfair. I'll be devastated if I lost to Griffith Thunberg. Not her, no. I can't lose to Jake Shields. Well, he can kick my ass anyways. Why beat me here, too? I don't mind losing to John Cusack. I'm a big fan anyways, so vote. And if Candace and Dan win, I will not accept the results and storm X headquarters. The thing is, like, he's memeing on this, but, like, I don't think it's, like, I'm not chummy with the people. You know what I mean? I'm not chummy with some of these because, like, I think that they are anti-Semitic. And that's like one aspect of this that I'm, like, kind of annoyed by. And I won't around with it to that degree. The case to vote for you, according to Stop Anti-Semitism, meet contenders for Anti-Semitic of the Year. The individuals you've gone above and beyond in spreading Jew hatred. First off, Hassan Piker, defended Hamas terrorists after the 10/7 massacre, denied documented atrocities, including mass rape and murder, profits while violating Twitch's own community guidelines, using his massive platform to amplify anti-Semitic propaganda. Yeah, definitely. Denies mass murder? No, like, you didn't. It doesn't matter, dude. You can just lie. And no, wicked, you can't. Gross. What am I gonna do? Sue her for libel? I don't want to be around this freak. Stop constantly demanding litigation. How do you subject yourself to this every day and not rip your head off? Dude, I've been at this game for quite a long time, and I would much rather be in the position that I'm in now, where like there's so many people who are just like, these people are freaks and they're out of their minds. Normally, the progressive space that I occupy 5 years ago, if there was something like this coming out, they would be like, oh, I'm writing this guy off. He is a Nazi. I think the real reason why they say this is because of this, okay? 1/3 of Jewish American teens say they sympathize with Hamas. Israeli government poll shows, okay? What a self-owned by the Israeli government for putting out this poll. Survey shows 66% of Jewish teens in the U.S. say they sympathize with the Palestinian people. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Hey, where my Hassanabi heads at? Where my Hassanabi heads at, dude? Hey, what's that? 66% of Jewish teens in the U.S. say they sympathize with the Palestinian people. What happened? What happened? The survey by Israel's Ministry for Diaspora Affairs and Combating Anti-Semitism found that 36.7% of American Jewish teens either agreed or strongly agree with the sentiment. I sympathize with Hamas, Israeli media reported on Thursday. The number contrasted sharply with the 7% of Jewish teens living outside of the U.S. who agree with that statement. An even greater percentage of American Jewish teens, 41.3%, agree with the statement that Israel was committing genocide in Gaza. Only 10% of Jewish teens living outside the U.S. agree with that statement. Yo, what the f***'s going on with the non-American Jewish teens? Like, what's happening? Do they not have access to TikTok? What the we got to get those numbers up, man. We got to get those numbers up, baby. Hey, where my Hassanabi heads at? A majority, 66%, said they sympathize with the Palestinian people as a whole. Oh, the horror. The horror. Still, a significant majority of those polled said they had pro-Israel sentiment. 62% of American Jewish teens consider themselves to be Zionists, while 84% believe that Israel has a right to exist as a Jewish state. We still got a long way to go. We still got a long way to go, folks. We got a long way to go. The survey comes more than a year after Israel began its war on Gaza, which started as a response to the Hamas-led attack on southern throughout the course of the war. Israeli forces. Anyway, we're getting there, though. It's a good start. For all my Jewish teenager Hassanabi heads out there, I love you all, okay? You know this. Your cause is just. Keep pushing. In 2021, polling showed that a quarter of American Jews agreed that Israel is an apartheid state, and a majority of them did not find that statement to be anti-Semitic. Several polls in the U.S. have indicated that while a majority of American Jews hold pro-Israel sentiments, a significant minority is critical of Israel's treatment of Palestinians. The Israeli Ministry survey says that young Americans had weaker Jewish identities and called on shameless to be like, oh, they're anti-Israel. That means they don't have a strong Jewish identity. It's gross, okay? And they called on pro-Israel Jewish organizations to target younger age groups to strengthen their Jewish identity and subsequently their connection to Israel. Furthermore, their connection to Israel is weaker. They have less desire to visit Israel. They tend to support the Palestinian side in the war in Gaza, and their support for Israel increased only marginally following the events of October 7. Middle East Eye reported earlier this year about the rise of anti-Zionism among young American Jews. You can't let the toothpaste out of the tube. You can't put it back in, okay? Once you let it out, you can't put it back in. Yeah, it's like the ADL said, it's not a party problem, it's a generational problem. Also, Dam Falastini is a too much of a banger.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Enough with that stuff. Come on. Guys, thank you for watching. But I've been dishonest on this show. I use a filter.
I use a filter.
I put the soft lens filter on there to give a radiant look. And in an effort to get more views and clicks, I'm now going to do a real face reveal. 3, 2, 1, reveal. This is what I really look like. In other words, way more handsome. Hold on, whoa, wait a second, wait. I'm looking at something on Reddit right here and I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe what I'm looking at. Put it on screen. What in the hell is this right here? Oh, this is Elon Musk. Iluma! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second.
Whoa, indeed. What is, oh my God. I hate AI, officially.
Whoa.
This image.
Oh my God.
This image. I officially, I can't say I liked AI before. I certainly did not. But now I loathe it. They can create such an abomination. Such a cruel joke on nature. Just an insult to humanity. Just a slap in the face to all of our ancestors combined. I mean, what the fuck? Matt Walsh wants to talk about bloodlines. This is a betrayal of humanity. This has set us back centuries. This is an affront to God.
That's the most effortlessly cool thing I've ever seen. How many views on this? 12 mil, that's it? For this? This only has 12 million views. I mean, do people not want to see cool things? What's happening? What's happening to our culture? I call it. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do. If that's not going to inspire you, maybe this will. This is a debate. I think it's with, what's the guy's name? Destiny or something like that? I don't know what it is. Maybe this will inspire everyone. Here we go.
They're right in my pants, and I don't. I'm not gonna. You want to see my genitals? So, sir, you just came here and asked you to see my genitals. Show me the proof, dumbass. We have you on.
So yeah, I hope you take these things and get inspired by them the way that I have, and I also hope that you
show me the proof, dumbass.
It looks like truly we're gonna have this leaked report from
Something that
the House investigatory.
Megyn Kelly, something about Megyn Kelly just like chills me to my soul, right into like turns my spine into ice cubes. She's almost like a paralysis demon sitting on your chest. It's like a beautiful nightmare. Or for like a half a second, you think you're prepared to accept death, but then the sharp teeth come out and the fear takes you away. You dig?
Committee at any moment. Just before we came to air, there was a report that it had been hacked already off of, I guess, the congressional website or some website. And
what's that thing on there? No BS.
Shit, bro.
No BS. I've been looking for something that really cuts through the BS. This is it. No agenda, no fear. Whoa. Should I be watching this? Hey, I'm just a normal guy. Should I be watching this? Okay, if there's really no BS in this show, you're gonna have to
show me the proof, dumbass.
Sorry. And Megyn Kelly keeps coming up for me in the
Oh
recommendations.
no, that was a brand new one because that's the
set up the arm. She gets crazy views. She
basically
gets
asking me to see
views. But I like that she still uses this. This was a thing on like older TV. Maybe they still do it on. Yeah, they do this on the View. The kind of soft. What do you call it? Soft, kind of like blurry lens. I think the soft blend. I think the soft blending blurry lens does make people look good in some kind of way. It's supposed to make you like radiant or something. Cut off the edge. Maybe I should do that. Can we try that? Can we?
Yeah, is he talking about the background? It looks like it's $1,000 that's AI created. Is it like it's like rose petals, but like way too many, obviously. Like a flip book of rose petals. It's weird.
You put that in Premiere. Is this good?
Is this good? You are look more please. In the comments.
Anyway, this is a wacky show. What was she talking about? Oh, she's talking about
This is
Matt
a wacky
Gaetz
show.
here. This is kind of a
Look at
weird
those- oh my
segment.
God.
Okay, here we go.
Whoa. Okay. Paralysis demon. Oh wow. Gotta take a look at this. Full zero view. Gaze into the abyss. New backdrop. Okay. Size this thing. Hey. Edge, I guess. Am I? Yes, I'm doing this correctly. What is this? Oh, that's okay. That was a bit more necessary. Let's continue.
Yeah.
The other is a former friend of Gates's, Joel Greenberg.
Never heard of him.
And you're going to need to listen to a thing or two about Joel.
Right, because I said I never
He's
heard
a
of him.
former tax collector for
Okay.
Seminole County, Florida. You know, Gates is from sort of the panhandle area of Florida.
No, I don't, because I said I never heard of him.
Greenberg, so this guy was on the hook criminally and then started talking about whom else he could give up to the authorities. Greenberg was first charged in 2020 with fabricating allegations and evidence to smear a political opponent.
Whoa, 878K views. Okay, now we're talking. But Megyn Kelly was/is ? A lawyer in brackets. I'm not going to look it up. So she's coming at this in kind of a lawyerly, legally way. You know, trying to poke holes in credibility, all this stuff. It's an interesting angle she's taking here with this Matt Gaetz story. Because one of the key guys in this case is a Florida man named Joel. And she's like, this guy's a criminal. He pled guilty to all these terrible crimes. You know, the worst crimes that Matt Gaetz is being accused of, yada, yada. He pled guilty. This guy's a criminal. He's unreliable. He's lied about political opponents, all this stuff. She's like, this guy's uncredible. Of course he's going to go after Matt Gaetz.
What are we doing?
I guess the part that she's stressing a lot less for some reason is that they were like super tight bros. Not only were they super tight bros, but one of the things that he's accused of is really creepy. This guy was like he was part of a tax collector's office in Florida. You know, and there's a story that came out about that there's security video of him and Matt Gaetz going in there after hours, going through IDs and stuff. So it's a kind of an interesting twist. She's like, this guy's really against him, and this guy's a criminal. No, they were like best bros, too, by the way. So footnote, they were like best bros. It's kind of a funny angle. Okay, what the hell else we got here? Are there more clips? If there's more clips, then
show me the proof, dumbass.
Oh yeah, we watched this on Monday on Tim Pool's channel. The Jaguar ad. I was like, oh look, they found something to talk about. You're not gonna believe this. Oh, the Red Scare girls are out there. Okay, here we go.
Here's the, this is disgusting, the Jaguar ad.
In pain.
We must look at it.
Inside.
Sorry,
what did she say? She said
disgusting.
She said it's disgusting.
No, here it is.
Okay.
Is that wood?
It appears to be a man with breasts, with very weird hair. Copy nothing. Don't worry, we won't be copying you, Jaguar.
Hey!
Let me just tell you something about
Go
Jaguar.
easy on them.
What's wrong with the ad? I've seen way weirder ads. What's the problem now?
Megyn goes into a really long, we're talking like 5-minute story about how she worked at a law firm and they give you a Jaguar. You can tell her guests here are like, ooh, it's cool. They're like, is there an exit around here? Way too long a story. You could just say, I worked at a law firm, they give you a Jaguar. Oh, wow. Very relatable.
Here is the guy, Santino Pietrosanti.
Oh, never heard of him.
He's like their, I don't know, marketing guy, or spokesperson. He's high up. He's the one behind this. Speaking at the Attitude Awards 2024.
We're seeing progress threatened, freedoms questioned, and our rights rolled back. We're committed to fostering a diverse, inclusive, and unified culture. A culture where our employees can bring their authentic selves to work. We are talking about all new ways of thinking and embracing the full spectrum of human potential and creativity.
He's wearing a mesh shirt, first of all. Yeah. Elon responded to that ad with,
That
"Do
shirt,
you sell
that's
cars?"
so mean, girl.
That's how I feel listening to him there. Do you or don't you?
Killy mean girl slash assistant slash bite your head off.
Yeah, you know,
Sharp.
they're framing this in a kind of a very boring way. A very, you know, like playing by the Megan Kelly rules here with this. But you watch something like that, like a presentation like that, you know, if you ever work at a big company, a lot of them do stuff like this. Will somebody will get up in front of you know, all the employees or whatever, and they'll give some speech where it's like, we're on a mission-driven, focused mission to enhance the collaborative mission statement of a blah, 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 whatever. Trying to make it seem like they're doing some kind of real meaningful thing. And it never really rings true, because what they should just get up there and say is, we're trying to make a lot of money. That should be every one of those like presentations when it's a big company. We're trying to make a lot of money. We're trying to figure out a way to do that. Trying to figure out a way to do that more. Internet questions? All right. Now we get the hell out of here. But here's the funny part. If you watch the Tim Pool episode on Monday,
on the internet
he talked about the same commercial, the Jaguar commercial. You'll never believe what direction this goes in. You'll never believe. Oh, you can't believe. Here we go.
Yeah. What kind of car
Or
do
is
you
he like
get?
the father?
I got another BMW.
I did this.
BMW.
It's kind of an awkward conversation. Okay.
I don't know how to drive a car. I have a Volvo.
Wait, Volvo? They just released the best ad ever.
Together.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw this on the internet. I don't have this one ready. Maybe we'll drop it in.
It's shocking. It goes in the exact same direction of Tim Pool's video. Okay. I love that. This is so funny that it's like the exact same thing. It's like, look at this guy. Look at this fraud up here talking about, oh, you know, mission. They're just trying to sell cars. Just trying to sell overpriced piece of crap cars that break down all the time. You know, that's the part that doesn't ring true. That it's just they're trying to make a lot of money. That's it. But this other company that's doing the same thing, I like that. These hollow gestures that are coming from companies that are just trying to make as much money as possible, I side with them.
Take a canoe out of here.
It's like what the hell are you talking about? Okay, what else we got here from Megan? There's no drops in here, right? I'm not gonna get a drop out of this.
So she came out and took a large dump on how
Yeah,
the
humanity's
country
officially
would have
out
voted
ideas.
for Trump.
Whoa, hey, clean it up, Megan.
But it's truly a post-modern nightmare.
Why is everybody
Just
talking
still
about that kind of stuff?
We
This
just
is
repeat the
stuff,
same shit
man,
over and over and over again.
Our culture. Our social media culture has really gone the way of the toilet.
So I attacked her, and then she came out and she said, I apologize. Like I went too far. But it wasn't sincere, because she's had a long history of saying woke, annoying things. Our new Snow White.
I swear to
large,
God,
dumb,
like
and helpful team.
if the right wing wants me to die, all they have to do is just keep saying woke. Because every time I hear it,
I've seen this
like
over
a
and
brain
over in
cell
these
just like
conservative videos.
burns
They're really
out.
pissed
You
off.
staring
They
off
get-
my
what is
brain.
it, girl? There's some girl who's
There's not gonna be any cells left.
Isn't even out the live action Snow White?
Thanks to
If
your
it's out,
stupidity, your
then
stupidity
Show me the proof,
ruined
dumbass.
another
but
brain.
they're really pissed off at this 22-year-old.
This time, literally.
She's an actress, and she plays Snow White. They're just like, could you imagine
makes
Megyn Kelly tweeting at you, you're 22? Shut up, you moron. Wait, who's a lady who's been on the news for the past 15 years,
Not
20
good
years?
enough.
Shut up, you.
Not
Shut
good
up.
enough.
Go back to sleep, moron. But yeah,
You're
no,
out.
I see them talking about the Snow White all the time. They're really pissed off at her. I guess she's what, like a war criminal or something? There must be some reason they're so pissed off at her. She's probably done war crimes, sneaking into the tax collector's office to steal people's identities. Probably stuff like
Sanitizer
that.
person. It's just weird,
Right.
man.
But we had been following each other online.
fine.
Yeah.
Why are you so much alike? Like the
dead.
way you speak, you have
And then
like
we
a
got
sort of quiet
sanitizer
affect.
guy.
We're astrological.
But you're well, I love your cutting commentary with the flat affect. It's very effective.
It's
I
me.
think it's a Slavic. Yeah.
Is it?
Their mom.
This
I
is
think
better
that's the
than I
point.
touch
Even
myself.
if I were
I
like a
touch
Megyn
myself.
Kelly fan, I would be like, what the
Oh,
hell am I
sanitizer
watching
person,
here?
you're the
What did I
best
just
player
spend
in
2
the
hours
game.
on? Look, I used to work at a high-power law firm. They gave us all Jaguars. Why do you talk like that? What is this? What is this show exactly? I was trying to
There you
look
go,
if there's
James.
ever been like a Megyn
Slay
Kelly on the
star.
street. You know,
Slay.
Megyn Kelly interviewing.
Love it.
Megyn Kelly doing what's
it a
that guy
smiley?
who runs around in New York and he like yells in people's faces, doing
Okay.
street interviews. I'd love to see Megyn Kelly do that, you know? Out of touch lady on the street. You know, she goes into a Chipotle. She's like, so what is that? You like eat that bowl? You know what? Actually, Megyn Kelly's got a pretty interesting story. Check this out.
I have nothing in my heart that's evil toward them.
Praise God.
But these ideas and these arguments and the people who are at the top of the leftist power center, like the Scarboroughs of the world,
yeah,
I have zero tolerance for them.
Whoa.
There's no love in my heart for people like that. They must be defeated, not tolerated. They must be.
All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back though.